Don't know Stronghold. It is I, Unseen Strike. Welcome back. Don't know Stronghold. Here we go. Got another video coming up to you hot. What do we got here? What do we got here? Did it work? Oh. Whoa. Nope, it worked. Beautiful. All right, bing, bang, boom. Here we go. We're going right in. 1, 2, 3. Oh my lord, we haven't seen this in a while, ladies and gentlemen. We have Sander Clegane versus one of the Mad Boys in Fallen City. I hope everybody's doing well. Had a pretty good weekend. I was held against my will, taken to Micro Center this weekend, and I upgraded finally. I've had my monitors for like, oh my lord, years, maybe like 2012. These ancient Dells. What do we got? We got orcs here in red, and what do we got here? We got the guard. Does Mad actually have their own clan tag? That's clean. I like the orange on here. I will watch your career with great interest. Anyway, so I got these ancient monitors. They're both cracked and destroyed, and from just life. Things happen. Passion flows. No Big Mech coming out. He's actually going to shoot us first. And I got one of my friends gave me an old Asus monitor. I couldn't tell you the details on it. And then I got this Tough monitor. I don't know. It's huge. My other monitors were, I think, 21 inches, and I think this monitor is 27. It's huge. It's in 144p hertz with gigawatts. Let me tell you. The colors are gorgeous. You don't realize what you're missing out on. Anyway, so this is the first time we're casting on this. I thought it was gonna break. Stone War. Oh, Commander Big Balls is out. I really love this orange color scheme. So speaking of orange, so I started painting my guard army again. I decided it's time to get it on. Priest coming out first. No Psyker in sight. Where is the Big Mac? One Slugger goes down. Slugger's on the other side of the north here, killing these guards. Meanwhile, Gretchen's skittering around crying. Big Mac decides he wants to go north. He's confident these sluggers in the south can hold. The Imperial Guard need to push in right now and stop this. They need to kill these Gretchens immediately, and they just run right by. Okay. And now we're in a bit of a pickle here. These guards are going to start dropping very quickly. Orcs actually in heavy cover. Very smart by the Orcs. And the Imperial Guard now decide they need to run out of here in style. Priest is going to get in there with his hammer. I'm sorry, his chainsaw. And here we go. These sluggers and shooters need to just run away. They've done their job. They're holding up the command. Meanwhile, north side, sluggers, and where's the Big Mac? Big Mac's over here, and looks like our guard didn't capture by his front door, so the Big Mac's going to have a field day. Actually, luckily for the guard, there's nothing here for them to cap. He does get in the infantry command. Plasma gun starts firing away. Meanwhile, back on the south side, guard commander taking a lot of fire from this LP level 2. And it's time for him to go. He's overstayed his welcome. You don't want to lose this priest. That's 40 power early. There's no need to lose that. Plasma gun tickling the Big Mac, tickling them down. Orcs capping up the North Relic and the North LP here. Let's see, did they get the critical location? They did not yet. Neither did the guard. Let's do a quick eco check. 68 and 10 versus 62 and 10 for the guard. Guard had taken in. Commissar does move up. Anyway, yeah, my guard color scheme, I wanted to do like a blood orange, like almost like the color here, where the orc banner. And I'm really bad at painting, and I would stop and start so long. So I just decided let's just pick one color. So I decided to go with lava orange. And the paint bottle, is he going to lose his Big Mac? It's really sloppy if he does. Big Mac barely gets away. That plasma gun damage really did add up. So lava orange, I was actually looking over to confirm the name on the paint bottle. Let me double check it. Yeah, so it's lava orange. And I'm painting it on the guard models. And guard doing a good job pushing up here and trying to take this eco. If they could take this LP, they'll cut off all the orcs here in the north. And I'm painting it on and it's coming out like a Imperial Fist yellow. I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if my paint went bad. I bought this paint back in like 2015. I bought like the 200. It's not 200. It's like maybe it's like 50 paint starter set from Games Workshop, but it was on sale for Christmas like 4 years ago. And I don't know if the paint went bad. I'm really confused as to why it's coming out yellow when the bottle says lava orange. Look at these Gretchens, they're getting in there. Fortunately, their big slug guns only do 2 or 3 damage. Not enough. Even the guard is laughing pitifully. And this is what I'm saying. If the guard can consolidate right here, it can really lock off a lot of this orc army. Orcs are just decided to push back, though. They took this location down here in the south. They got another generator up. Where did the big mech slink off to? He's kind of just hanging out down here. He's got to be really careful. Guard, meanwhile, secured the north, so both sides traded their locations on the map. And let's see, does the guard player decide to tech? Doesn't look like it yet. He's getting a second generator. Is he going to go? This is always... He's teching. Okay. Let's see now if he gets the tacticity control. It's normally what we see. He just moved his worker. Where did he move his worker? He moved him over here. He's going to try and get that LP up. And the orcs are looking like they're going to mass an attack over here. Guard trying to respond. They haven't seen any orc army down here. They have this LP coming, so they know they can kind of walk away. Orcs are going to walk into an Imperial Guard army running down the road here. Let's get a nice view of this. Look, here they come. Here comes the boys heroically strutting down the road. Anyway, if anybody knows why my paint is coming out yellow, and I don't mind the yellow. I actually think it's really cool. I'm not an Imperial Fist player, okay? Please don't lump me in with them. I just thought the yellow was a nice shade. Maybe I primed it wrong with the black primer spray paint that I got. Again, I'm not good at painting. Maybe somebody has some tips and tricks. I don't really know how to paint. When I made a wet palette like the YouTube video suggested, and they said thin my paints. I don't know what that means exactly, but when I paint, I find that it's a little watery. Like I'll put the paint on the model, and it kind of just slows. What's that word? It just falls off the model. I don't understand. But I've gotten over my anxiety about it and my OCD, and orcs teching into vehicles immediately. And I've just kept painting models. I just painted them, and then I went back and did a second coat, and it kind of looked a little better. Maybe one day I'll do a stream. I just got my... So I'm still setting my room up and stuff. And I'd like to get a second camera, a webcam, and put it like on the painting desk, so you know you can get a nice zoomed in view of what I'm painting, you know, instead of just looking at my ugly mug all day. Big Mech is just fearlessly on the front line here. 1 guard model drops, 2 drops, 3 drops, no heavy weapons, so he can lose a couple guard models. He immediately loads back up these LPs. He knows the orcs are coming. Meanwhile, across the board, what is the orc getting? A war track. What is the guard player getting? He's going for his priests. Where or what is the vehicle play here for the Imperial Guard? He's going for the thermoplasma, so he's gambling on the mid to late game. He's got a single psyker to try and put some hurt on the war track. And now we're going to see how the orc player does. And what... Oh, is this a pile of guns in the field? Very risky. A sentinel, a forward-thinking sentinel would come up here and really punish this. War Track's deciding, let's not fight the Imperial Guard army. Let's drive around and use that mobility. Rocket turret, about 50% done here. Guard player knows vehicles should be coming, so he's trying to preempt this. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be done in time. Oh, no. No, the orc player stopped. Mr. Clegane, drive. He was waiting for that second one, and he's going to give this turret just enough time. He's getting an infantry coming over here. I like this, trying to fortify the front lines. And the rocket turret is the first salvo misses. Wow. Almost no damage with that heavy cover buff. He should have aimed it at this one. I don't think he realizes. Just barely surviving. A third one's here now. Now we need to see sentinels. The infantry command is being replaced with a mechanized command. CC goes down on one of the war tracks, but the damage is done. These war tracks are here. They're going to probably take this LP as well. And he can't bring the infantry to bear here. He needs to juggle them out and get his command squad out of there. Orcs, meanwhile, on the south, taking the opportunity in the disarray here. 2 guard squads here ready to go. And this is really nice, this melee catch here. The priests do great work keeping that big mech in place. Second guard squad in the back and do their damage. Where'd that commissar go? Has anybody seen him? There he is. He just executed. And they're just getting shelled, but they're doing their job. They're just holding for this infantry command to finish in this bolter turret. Where are the damn sentinels? Sentinels are not even close. Guard, meanwhile, pushing through on the south here. The commissar is needed here, honestly. Big Mac somehow survives again. Again, he goes for the heavy weapon, and he's immediately juggling it over here. And the problem with this is this heavy weapon team is going to get picked quick. Actually, is he juggling it there? Where is he juggling it? He juggled it over here. So he needs to build the heavy weapon squad, set it up, and then upgrade the last cannons. Command squad, really cool placement, setting it up in the heavy cover in the back to buy as much time. There's the heavy weapons team. Sentinel upgrade just came in, and they need to set up right now. This delay is critical that he's waiting. Double guard jump out a little early. They're just going to tickle the paint. And is he getting the last cannon upgrade? 50-50 is very expensive. He's getting it. Guard doing their job, standing strong. A Sentinel's completed. Command squad with their Gigaballs still alive. Governor Milivit, Lucas Alexander, look at this man. He's about to get his priest up. Where's that last cannon? It needs to be here yesterday. First Sentinel shot misses. Last cannon beam now coming in from the heavy weapons team. And look at Governor Big Balls. Down he goes heroically. The Big Mac takes title of the biggest balls. Do Orcs have balls? Oh, man. And look at this. He's just going to waddle out again. It's been a while since we've seen a command. I mean, I guess the Big Mac had an army, but, I mean, wow. Very rare you see the Commander Big Balls get taken out like that. Orcs being pushed back, but at what cost to the Guard army? Losing so many models to the war tracks. This is where it's dangerous playing Guard. You keep feeding into this. Eco check 124.70 to 133.70 for the Orcs. Tank busters now coming out. And where are those Sentinels? Did they all go down? Did we miss every Sentinel dying? That would be critical, very critically bad for the Guard player. He could have used those Sentinels to come over here and do some damage. And look, the Orc player is reading my mind. Keep these tank busters over here. And look at the range on that last cannon. Is he going to get this? He does. Beautiful pickup there. And the Guard player's got to do a little bit more damage right now while the Orc player's trying to do this weird transition. The next logical step and what we're going to see is Knobs. So he needs to kind of push forward a little bit more, get one more maybe heavy weapons team since the Sentinels all went down. And try and set this up. This is a very weak Orc front line, but on the left-hand side, double tank busters coming in. And the Guard player, I don't think realizes this is happening. He's trying to tech to tier 3 right now. I don't think this is smart. He doesn't have the army comp. I mean, normally you're going to see a Basilisk, a Chimera or two, maybe a couple Sentinels over here. I mean, your front line is getting ravaged.
6 minutes until taking.
This is the problem with those heavy weapons teams. They're not mobile enough. There's the Basilisk, but there's no horde of Orcs anymore. He thinned them out. They're all in the north. Now in the south, it's just vehicles and tank buses. You don't need Basilisks for this. Heavy weapons team juggled expertly over here. It's got to turn. And the last cannon begins firing right up that Orc's tailpipe. Excuse my foul language here. Guard infantry are blocking and doing a fantastic job. Down goes a war track. Last cannon tracking to get the next war track. Tank busters just blocking with the infantry. And look at the sightline on this last cannon. He needs to ungroup it, and bring it back over here. Missiles coming right back up. Is that Basilisk firing over here? I hope it is. Double Basilisks out now. And he needs to get this kill. Very rare we see the Killa cam, by the way. Beautiful to see. Look at him go. And look at this. Another heroic tech priest trying to hold the line. He needs to juggle it away right now. Don't lose this guy. It's a very expensive loss. He lost the tech priest on the heavy bolter turret up here as well. Guard inside this building. Killa looks like it's too fat to fit through there. Down goes another missile turret. They're not cheap missile turrets. Wow, very back and forth game. Meanwhile, back on the south, war track harass coming, although very depleted. But look at this. He's decapping down that point. War boss Goreballs, big butt. He's here. Wow, very rare you see him out as well. Here's the flash kit, so he completely bypassed the Knobs, which I think is the right call. But the priests do fantastic, and there's Castrican on the front line now, and they will trade quite well with the war boss. He's using the guardsmen perfectly, tight and shield with the bodies, so the Killa Konga gets zapped. This Slugger Squad Big Mac's going to try and come in. Beautiful sync kill. Meanwhile, back on the front door, Basilisk shelling infantry command. The poor cooks and washers inside the infantry command getting shelled. Danger close, but that's the life of the guard. Meanwhile, back on the north side, Killa still doing its thing. Commissar goes for the execute, and the Killa explosion knocks him down. Is the Orc player about to lose? Where is the rest of the Orc's army? What's his eco at? 147.80. Parte. The Orc player's calling for a party? Olvek? No, Sander Clegane. And Mad. Who was that? Who just said there was a party coming? What? The guard player GG'd? What? What? There's barely an Orc army standing here. 4 flash kits. One tank buster, a fighter bomber.
Fastest of the speed freaks.
I'm at a loss. I am at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. Loss for words at what we just witnessed there. I mean, those are pretty good casualty numbers for the guard. I guess the Orcs had more wreck. I mean, they were on the top of the critical locations a little bit more. The guard player lost that front LP a couple times. Power was relatively even. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words. I think I'll see you guys on the next one. I don't even know. How do I send you off after such a thing? Those brave, heroic Chad guardsmen GGing out. Absolutely shameful. It's been Eye Unseen Strike. I'll see you on the next one.